saw the weigh-ins, how satisfying was it to get it finished here?
Do I really need to say it? I don't smile often, but I'm happy for that win, man. I'm happy the way that I won. You know, my last fight, I was really disappointed in myself. This fight, you saw a little bit, and that was just the peak, man. It was the peak, I'm telling you. I felt more comfortable on my feet. I gave myself time. You know, I thought about doing a lot more that I didn't do. But what I did do tonight, I was happy with because I threw things that I throw in practice all the time, but I wouldn't throw in the fight. You know, it just kind of is how it is. I have 3 pro fights, you know what I mean? So the more fights I get, the more comfortable I get. But I am really happy with the jump that I made from my last fight to this fight.
Was the dance you did in the first round your emotions coming through, or were you just trying to get under his skin?
You know, I don't know if a lot of you play Fortnite, but if you play Fortnite, that's the dance you do right after you kill somebody. So, you know, I knew for a fact that he wanted to play on his back, and he wanted to land on his back. And I wanted him to stand up and trade. You know, you miss weight, you talk crap. Stand up and trade punches. Let's give the fans a show. So, you know, the Fortnite dance was kind of a little motivator to, you know, stand up and let's have a little fun.
It doesn't hurt that it went viral on Twitter, too, so.
No, that doesn't hurt at all.
So what's next for you now with this win?
I'm going to Chipotle to get a bowl. That's the first thing that I'm going to do. Double steak, brown rice, extra cheese, a little bit of corn, mild. That's the first thing that I'm going to do, to be honest. After that, you know, I'm healthy. I'm completely healthy. You know, there's nothing hurt on my body. So I can fight again if I absolutely, you know, I want to fight again before the year's over. You know, I said after my first fight, I wanted 5 fights in a year. This is number 2, so, you know, 5 ain't going to happen, but 3 would be nice.
What about 2 in one weekend? Would you try to do back-to-back on October 12th and 13th, or would that be too much?
I'm still pretty, so let's do it. Somebody backs out, I'll make weight. You know, just give me a little time. I don't miss weight. That's one thing I've never done in my life. I've never missed weight. So.
Did you ever entertain the idea of not taking the fight when you came in overweight?
No, but look, the thing about fighting and the thing about life is sometimes you have to play little mental games with people. He broke. You know, he broke when he didn't make weight, and so I wanted to break him more. I wanted to play with his mental a little bit more. You know, I told Rich Child, I said, tell him 30%. You know, Rich said, well, you guys signed a contract that said 20%. I said, yeah, you're right. I said, look, Rich, tell him 20%. Or, you know, tell him to try to make weight or I'm not fighting. And I winked at Rich. You know, Rich knew I didn't want to stress Bellator out, but I wanted to stress him out. You know, I've taken fights where guys were 10, 15 pounds over with. You know, once I'm at this point and stage where, you know, I'm here, it's fight week, I'm fighting. You know, I'm fighting point blank.
It was an emotionally charged contest for you, though. I wonder, like, how important it was to control those emotions, or did you tap into them? You know, sometimes when you're not thinking clearly, you make poor decisions. So how did you manage yourself tonight?
I have great coaches, man. I have great coaches, and my striking coach, Steve, that, you know, I wanted to make it a point to bring him on TV and to get him known because he's one of the best coaches, and he's, you know, no one knows about it. But, you know, the whole fight, when I'm at fight camp, he would make a little video, and me and Steve would hit mitts that night, and I'd be, I'm gonna kill him, you know what I mean? And Steve was like, control your emotions, like, do not fight emotional. So that whole time that I was out there, you know, I wasn't fighting emotional. I was like, it's gonna be tactical violence, you know, it's gonna be tactical violence. But I will say that I did break the last 15 seconds of the fight. I talked to him the whole time. I was postured up and hit him the last 15 seconds. And afterwards, I wanted to kind of prove a point that I'm the man in this division. There is no other prospect, point blank, period. You know, and I feel like I showed that tonight. He was supposed to be a tough guy, you know, and by the end of the fight, he was in fetal position. So, you know, I didn't let my emotions get the best of me all throughout the fight, but the last 15 seconds, I kind of let it out. You know, I just kind of let him know that, like, this is what you asked for, this is what you got.
The Fortnite dance, I know you're pretty proud of it. It did get some mixed emotions, you know, some mixed reviews. I saw some people say maybe that wasn't appropriate, maybe that was too much taunting. Do you worry that, you know, that'll be your reputation now, is you're this kind of taunting, brash, bold guy like that?
Yo, I've had people walk up to me in Walmart calling me the flying knee guy. So if I'm the Fortnite guy now, you know, it is what it is. If I'm trying not to be defined by one moment in my career. You know what I mean? So I play a lot of Fortnite, man. It was fun. So I kind of had that planned out with my training partners. One day we were training, and I know he likes to be in the guard. He likes to be on his back. So I had guys, black belts, purple belts, Shannon White, Josh Roller, jump into their backs. Any chance they got their hands on me, they jump to their back. And that was one thing that I did once I separated. I did that one day, and they were like, "Yo, you won't do that in the fight." And I'm like, "Watch me," So I was having fun out there. People want to see me having fun. It would be different if I went out there and laid on the guy and just worried about a check. Like, I wasn't worried about a check. I came out to entertain you guys. So if the Fortnite dance made me cocky, then just add me on Fortnite and we can settle it there.
What about a sponsorship? You think they might hit you up?
You never know. You never know. But like I said, I'm a 2 to 4 kill game guy. So I ain't that good at the game, but I do enjoy to play it. So I wouldn't expect a sponsorship from any gaming company because I'm horrible, but it's a great way to pass the time.
Do you play on Switch, PS4, or Xbox?
I play on Xbox. Good.
Thanks, Tywan. We appreciate it.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks, Tywan.